Back with another football break for you guys. This one is one that I'm always super happy about to come out every year. Contenders football has been my favorite football product since I was a kid. I remember the first time I ever really ripped heavily into it was 2006 when you were chasing Vince Young, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush. I think the best one I hit was like Devin Hester way back then. But I always loved Contenders because to me this is the pinnacle of rookie autographs. Now, obviously, we have National Treasures, we have Flawless, we have Immaculate, we have all of these sets, but Contenders has been around since the mid-90s. Never forget the Peyton Manning rookie autograph, the Tom Brady rookie autograph. So, all the good guys have always been in this. You get 5 autos per box, 1 parallel per box, 18 inserts, and then one of the autos should be an on-card auto. I have seen some boxes with 2 on-card autos, so we'll find out what we can get. Hopefully, would love to obviously hit a Brock Purdy. He is in this product. That's been kind of the big issue with football releases lately, is it's really hot and cold on whether or not you can hit a Purdy. And him being kind of the main chase guy now, which is funny because he was the last pick in the draft. But him being the main chase guy, you definitely want to have that option to hit his cards. So we'll rip into this. You're getting 18 packs, I believe. Let me double check on that. It does, 18 packs per box. A lot of filler. I mean, it's one of my big complaints about Contenders is it's just a lot of inserts, worthless stuff that doesn't really do anything. Wouldn't mind them consolidating it down. But yeah, we'll see what we can get here. These come in 12-box cases as well. So starting off, this is your base design. I do think it's a nice design this year for the base. Again, they won't have much value because they just print the living crap out of all of it. Who's that? Gino? Yeah, Gino. And then our first insert here. Nice looking Randy Moss game day ticket, but again, not going to hold a ton of value in terms of the inserts. Especially, I'm a big ComC seller. By the time I get this to ComC and even spend, 50 cents a card on new release stuff, most of those inserts are going to be worthless. So get rid of them quick if you're opening this in the first few days. We got legendary Contenders of LaDainian Tomlinson. Yeah, because it's just not something that people want. It's a heavy paper product, and I mean, this one will be cool, but yeah. All right, here's our numbered parallel. George Kittle to 10. Okay. Look, now, in terms of the inserts and parallels and stuff being worthless, at least if you get 1 to 10, that doesn't hurt ever. Kittle is a decent seller as well because obviously, he's one of the best tight ends in football, right behind, the likes of a Travis Kelce. But Kittle, still very fan favorite up in the Bay Area of San Fran. And then right behind that, another card for Niners fans. Hopefully this is signs of good things to come, hitting 2 Niner cards in 1 pack. Or maybe that'll be our only Niners cards of the whole break. And it won't, actually. Look at that. All right. Niners are on a roll, guys. Can we get a Brock Purdy auto? That'll be the big question. Let's see here. No auto in this one. We got the Christian McCaffrey MVP Contenders. I've never loved the Rookie of the Year Contenders or the MVP Contenders cards. My reason being is this set always comes out so late in the year. We already know who MVP were. We already know who was going to win Rookie of the Year. Give us something a little different. I don't really know how you change that. I get, the it's called Contenders, right? So they're trying to make a set that kind of mirrors that. We just got a bunch of base here. Gladiators insert of John Elway. Kind of got the Roman Coliseum look behind him there. So nice looking insert, just again, not worth a lot. But yeah, with MVP Contenders, all that kind of stuff, I'm just not a huge fan. I keep looking at the back. Oh, we got a die cut. So these are this will be numbered to the player's jersey number. It's a rookie auto. Actually, wait, AO. Yeah, going on here. Andrew Luck. What? Oh, man. I think these are actually really big. Admit one. This is actually, so in terms of the inserts, these are definitely not common. I believe these are super duper short printed. As a Colts fan, I feel a weird sense of joy and despise of this card at the same time. I am located in Indianapolis. This box actually coming to us from Indy Card Exchange. But an Andrew Luck admit 1. And yeah, you can really tell. I mean, that thing has a very case hit look and feel to it. Would love to have hit somebody, like a Manning. Would have loved that. But an admit 1 of Andrew Luck. Let me look at the box here real quick, guys. I just want to check and kind of see. But that's a very nice looking card. Typically, Panini puts our inserts, our case hits towards the end here, but I'm not. That's so much stuff. Anyway, very positive that that's not one of your common inserts. On the back of that pack, we had a winning ticket, Jalen Hurts. In Optic Contenders, the winning tickets are typically a case hit, but in regular Contenders, you get like 1 a box. Yeah, that luck is pretty cool. Maybe, you know what, we'll give Andrew his time in the sun here again, and maybe luck will bring us some luck. That's a very awesome card. It's, again, too bad it's not Manning and it's Andrew, but we won't complain too much. It's cool to hit something that has some scarcity to it. All right, and I thought that was going to be an auto, so I totally lied to you guys. I didn't realize they had like a die cut insert. I do know there's like one that looks like a championship ring. But yeah, that obviously totally different. I thought maybe even it was a 101 because it says admit 1, but we'll have to see. Another Niners card. Steve Young, liking all the Niners stuff. Just some base and a Steve Young game day ticket. So yeah, we've already hit several of those game day tickets, which means they're not scarce, nor are they coveted. All right, our first auto, 119. I believe this is going to be our photo shoot guy. Hassan Haskins, running back for the Titans. Definitely not a huge hit. Not one off the jersey number. This is the championship ticket. This is an on-card one. Now, they are talking about potentially trading Derrick Henry. So this might be a wait-and-see card. But sometimes with Contenders, too, it's just good to have the first one up. So I'll have to, after this video ends, I'll have to make a determination on what I want to do with this Haskins auto. But yeah, obviously he's not one of the bigger names in terms of even these on cards, and that's a little bit of a bummer because you only get 1 of those per box, or you're only supposed to get 1 per box. Nick Chubb. But like I said, some boxes have 2, so maybe we'll hit another one. Oh, this will be cool. Yeah, it's going to be sweet. Oh, redemption. Let's just get to it. Contenders. Veteran ticket, printing plate, black. So this is going to be a 101 auto. Card 14. Justin Herbert, 101. Let's go. That's awesome. Now, look, obviously, I would love for this thing to have been in the pack. Herbert does seem like he's pretty good about signing his stuff. Black printing plate, though, 1 of 1, 1 of 4, whatever you want to call it. It's a printing plate auto. But there you go. We actually ended up getting 2 on-card autos in our box after all. And how about a Justin Herbert, too? Woo! That's a big card. All right. Contenders, like I said, one of my favorite sets, right? It's treating us very well so far. Tom Brady, Charles Woodson on the insert. I can't remember what they're calling these, but it's got a nice, 2000s, 90s look to it. Kind of reminds you of like a video game. They're pretty cool looking though. Brady on the Pats on that card though. Interesting. All right. I think, was Woodson in the Tuck role play? He might have been. Oh wow, what? Okay, so now we actually did get a the die cut. So we'll see who this is. Which way we got our team logo over there, huh? But you can see kind of everything. So we just need to pull it. Derek Young, and that was a MVP Contenders, Geno Smith. Derek Young, the ticket stub rookie auto. That one is numbered to 83, which is his jersey number. So a little bit of a higher numbered one in terms of those, and then just base. Top load that one real quick though. These have been popular. Panini added several other new parallels this year. They actually have some like metal rookie autos as well. There's gold versions of those numbered to 10. There's also I think the regular ones are numbered to 99. So I don't know if that means they made a lot more of it or if they just maybe made less of the regular rookie autos to get to that point. But yeah, I think these are really cool looking. This is just another common insert, but saw these kind of popping up online. power players, Jordan Brooks on the Seahawks there. Just a cool looking card. Kind of got that comic book feel. Think like Net Marvels in basketball. So we have hit 3 of our 5 autos. So we should still have 2 autos left as we go through this. Speaking of which, here is one here. It is red. UAB. No, that's actually brown. Alex Wright, defensive end for the Cleveland Browns. Set that down. Rookie of the Year contenders, Wayndell Robinson. Not even close to winning Rookie of the Year. And some base cards. Let's sleeve that one up real quick. Just protect it. You never know. And the cool thing about contenders is on rare occasion, somebody like this who's, might not be a name to you, their fan base knows a lot about them and they might sell well. Or in some cases too, they're just super short printed and there are guys who like to build the sets. So best to always protect your contenders autos, even if you think it's junk, because it might not be. All right. I keep looking at the back card. Sorry, guys. Some base, and then we've got round numbers of Treylon Burks and Garrett Wilson. So 2 of the top receivers taken there. Garrett Wilson, actual Rookie of the Year. So, if you get a Rookie of the Year contenders, did we get another? We got another ticket stub auto. This one's blue. Let's just pull. Greg Dulick, tight end for the Broncos. It's going to be our last auto with a break. Played at UCLA. I wish they told us on the cards, though, like what round the player was taken in. Because sometimes, there's a lot of undrafted guys that make their way into contenders. So, you kind of have to look everybody up to know whether or not they ended up being any good or where they got drafted or anything really of that nature. But Dulich for the Broncos, fairly unproductive college career. I guess he had a lot of yards for a tight end in college, but nothing huge there. And then these cards would look awesome as a case hit if they just made them like much like our Andrew Luck here was like this hollow board. These supernaturals could look really cool if they just gave them a little bit more love. Anyway, we got only 3 packs left here, guys. We got another auto. Okay. Wow. We're just like, autos are just, this is a hot box, I guess. Channing Tindall, maybe because we got the redemption, they gave us an extra. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to complain, but I think they've treated us more than well in terms of what 2022 football typically does. I hadn't mentioned either, guys. DeForest Buckner, it's a sweet one. I think that's from the Christmas game that the Colts really, despite not really having their best lineup out there, were able to win in a crazy way a couple seasons ago. But these boxes are running about $350-ish right now on Panini's website. Now, Blowout came out of the gate, and they were like $425 pre-buy, which was kind of weird because 2021 football boxes of contenders where you could hit Fields, Lawrence, etc., those were only $429. So 2022 football should be closer to that $350 figure. It's not as good of a draft class, at least in terms of hobby love. So glad to see that, it's dropping steadily. And again, I got these for just about that $350 number at Indy Card Exchange as well. Rashad White, Rookie of the Year contenders. Again, not a Rookie of the Year contender. Last pack. This one feels a little thin, weirdly. Ending up with a Herschel Walker and another auto. What is going on here? Jalen Virgil, rookie auto. Would have loved to have hit a cracked ice. Maybe this one will be a cracked ice. It's not. Wow, he signed that in what the heck? It looks like he just took the pen and was like, It's a very weird looking card. Wide receiver for the Broncos. So Broncos country, let's ride. We got 2 autos for you guys. I obviously had a very above average box here. It's not every day that you hit a Justin Herbert auto, let alone, a printing plate one. We'll recap everything we got here. So obviously the biggest hit, without a doubt, Justin Herbert, veteran ticket auto. This will be a 1 of 1. Again, it's a printing plate, so it's kind of a 1 of 4, but very sweet hit there. This Andrew Luck, because the Herbert will hopefully pay for the box, I'll probably just keep this thing. It's awesome looking. Very nice case hit look feel to that. A little different for sure. And again, not really sure on the scarcity. Just know that, yeah, the way where that was in the pack is like where a hit should be. So that's definitely something scarce. Then we had the Jalen Virgil auto, the Channing Tindall, the ticket stub auto of Greg Dulcich, the regular auto of Alex Wright, the ticket stub auto of Derek Young, the Hassan Haskins to 49, and the Greg Kittle card to 10. So overall, how many autos did we walk away with? You're only supposed to get 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 2 more autos than we were supposed to have. And one of them was a pretty massive pull. So thank you, Panini. Maybe you saw some of my other football breaks this year and were like, man, that kid has really been taking a beating, and it's time to help him out. But yeah, a great box of contenders. Again, at the current price point where it's at about $350, that's not too bad of an entry. The Brock Purdy's are going to do crazy money. Pickett will do nice money. And then you have some of these emerging potential starting quarterbacks like Desmond Ridder, Sam Howell. Obviously, at this point, Matt Corral is not going to be a starter. But some decent stuff to head out there. Then a good receiving class, Christian Watson, Garrett Wilson. You've got like Sauce Gardner, Aiden Hutchinson. So not a terrible year for contenders, but I like it at the price point that it's at now. If it goes up at all, I would run for the hills and try and stay around that 350-ish range because that's really where it should be. But thank you guys again so much for watching the video. Appreciate it as always. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate that. And we will have more football coming up soon. Obviously, this year we still have Optic yet to be released, so that'll be probably one of our next videos coming up soon. So thank you guys. Have a great one and enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you.